from stuck to flowing. I see you. I want you to stop for a moment. Just stop. Whatever you are doing, whatever you are thinking, whatever loop has been playing in your mind, the worry, the doubt, the weight of everything that feels unfinished and uncertain and too heavy to carry. Just stop and breathe in through your nose, slowly, all the way down, and out through your mouth. Let it go. Let all of it go. Just for this breath. Again, in and out. Good. I want you to know something before we go any further. I see you. Not the version of you that is performing for the world, not the version that posts the highlights and answers I am fine when people ask. Not the version that is holding it together on the outside while something quieter and more honest is happening on the inside. I see that version. The one that is here right now. The one that pressed play on this audio because something in you, some wise, persistent, undefeated part of you knew that you needed this today. That part of you was right. And I want you to hear this clearly. Being stuck is not a character flaw. It is not evidence that you are broken or weak or behind or wrong. Being stuck is a signal, a message from your life that something needs to shift, that the energy you have been running on has run its course, that a new frequency is waiting for you, one that is higher, freer, more aligned with who you truly are. And today, in the next 30 minutes, we are going to find that frequency together. Not someday, not when things get better, not when you have more money or more time or more certainty about how it all turns out. Now. The shift is available right now, in this moment, in this breath, because that is the truth about energy. It does not require perfect circumstances to change. It requires a decision, a single, conscious, courageous decision to choose a different vibration. Are you ready? Then let us begin. Understanding you're stuck. Before we shift anything, we need to understand it. Because the stuck feeling, that heavy, slow, going nowhere feeling, it did not arrive randomly. It has a frequency, and like all frequencies, it has a source. Nikola Tesla, one of the greatest minds this world has ever produced, said something that changed the way I understand everything. He said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Everything is energy. Your thoughts, energy. Your emotions, energy. Your words, energy. Your body, energy vibrating at a specific frequency. The people around you, energy. The spaces you inhabit, energy. Even the thoughts you think so automatically that you no longer notice them, energy. Constantly broadcasting, constantly attracting more of what matches their frequency. When you feel stuck, what you're actually experiencing is low vibrational energy, dense, slow, heavy, contracted, and low vibrational energy has specific signatures. See if you recognize any of these. The mornings that feel like weight instead of possibility. The sense that everyone else is moving forward while you are standing still. The loop of the same thought, the same fear, the same regret, the same what if. Playing on repeat no matter how many times you try to stop it. The disconnection from joy, from inspiration, from the version of yourself that used to feel excited about the future. The tendency to look at your life and see everything that is missing rather than everything that is present. That last one. That is the one I want us to work with today. Because that, the inability to see what is already here, already working, already beautiful, that is the single most powerful low-frequency habit available to a human being. And its antidote, its exact, precise, scientifically and spiritually confirmed antidote is gratitude. Not gratitude as a platitude. Not the forced I am grateful, you say. because someone told you to, but real, felt, bone deep, eyes open gratitude. The kind that happens when you actually stop, really stop, and look at your life with honest eyes. That kind of gratitude is not just a feeling, it is a frequency. And fear and gratitude cannot occupy the same space at the same time. This is not poetry. This is physics. When your nervous system is generating the frequency of genuine gratitude, appreciation, warmth, recognition of goodness, it is physiologically impossible to simultaneously generate the frequency of fear. They are incompatible signals, opposite vibrations, which means gratitude is not just medicine for the soul. It is the switch, the instant available right now switch from fear to freedom, from stuck to flowing, from low vibration to high, and we are about to flip it. The shift begins here. I want you to do something with me right now, not later, right now. I want you to put one hand on your chest, over your heart. Feel it, that rhythm, that steady, faithful, completely reliable rhythm that has been beating, without you asking it to, without you reminding it, without you earning it. Every single moment of your entire life, right now, while you are worried, while you are doubting, while you are feeling behind and stuck and unsure, your heart was beating. 100,000 times a day, every day, for every year of your life. That is not nothing. That is a miracle, and it is happening inside you, right now, in this moment. Take a breath and feel it. That heartbeat is the first thing you have to be grateful for. The most fundamental, most irreplaceable, most taken for granted gift in your possession. You are alive, not just breathing, alive, thinking, feeling, capable of love and learning and growth and change, capable of this moment of choosing to shift, of pressing play, of deciding that today something is going to be different. That capacity to choose, to shift, to decide, that is extraordinarily rare in the universe. Most of what exists cannot do that. The mountains cannot choose. The oceans cannot decide. The stars cannot shift their frequency in response to a moment of inner awareness. But you can. You can. And that is the second thing to be grateful for. Your consciousness, your awareness, the extraordinary fact that you know you are stuck, which means you are not trapped by it. You are observing it. And what you can observe, you can change. Now I want to walk you through the 7 dimensions of your life, not to analyze them, not to highlight everything that needs fixing, but to show you with fresh eyes the grace that is already there. Because here is what I know about every person who feels stuck. The grace is always there. The gifts are always there. The evidence of a life worth living is always, always there. We just stop seeing it when the frequency drops. So let us turn the frequency up. Grace in every dimension. The spiritual dimension. You are not alone. Close your eyes for just a moment. In the silence, in the space beyond the noise of your thoughts and your worries and your to-do list, there is something there. A presence, a stillness, a sense, however faint, however long it has been since you felt it clearly, that you are held, that this life of yours is not random chaos, that there is a thread running through even the hardest chapters, a purpose that does not disappear just because you cannot see it clearly right now. That presence, whatever you call it, however you understand it, has never left you. Not in the darkest night, not in the longest season of waiting, not in the moments when you felt most alone and most forgotten. It was there. It is there. And that you are not alone in this universe, that something larger than your circumstances is holding you. is something to be grateful for so deeply it can bring tears. You are spiritually held right now, in this moment. Feel that. The occupational dimension. Your gift is real. You have something to give this world. I do not care what stage you are at. I do not care if your business has not launched yet, or your career feels stalled, or your dream still lives more in your imagination than in your reality. You have a gift, a real, specific, irreplaceable gift, something that only you bring in the unique combination of your experience and your perspective, and your love and your way of seeing. That gift has not expired. It has not been cancelled. It has not been given to someone else. It is in you, right now, waiting, not with impatience, but with perfect, faithful patience, for you to step back into alignment with it. Be grateful for the gift, even before it is fully expressed, even before the world has seen the fullness of it. It is real, it is yours, and that is extraordinary. The physical dimension. This body is faithful. Your body has carried you through everything. Every hard season, every sleepless night, every time you pushed past what you thought was your limit. Every morning you had to get up when getting up felt impossible. Your body showed up. It is showing up right now, breathing for you, circulating blood to your brain so you can hear these words, holding you in whatever position you are in, sitting, lying, walking, faithfully, without complaint. This body has been your most loyal companion, and most of us spend more time criticizing it than thanking it. So right now, thank it. Thank it for its faithfulness, for its resilience, for the fact that it heals, that when you cut your finger, it knows how to repair itself without you directing it, that when you sleep, it restores, that when you move, it responds. Your body is not your enemy. It is your greatest ally, and it is worthy of profound gratitude. The intellectual dimension. Your mind is a gift. You are thinking right now, processing, understanding, making connections, feeling the resonance of ideas that ring true to you, questioning, wondering, considering. That mind of yours, the one you sometimes doubt, the one you sometimes wish was clearer or sharper or quieter, is extraordinary. It has solved problems you thought were unsolvable. It has learned things you thought were beyond you. It has carried you through years of growth and adaptation and becoming. Be grateful for your mind, for its curiosity, for its capacity to change, to learn, to see things differently when the right perspective arrives. The fact that you are here, engaging with ideas, open to a shift, willing to think differently about your situation, that is your intelligent mind working exactly as it was designed to. That is a gift. The social dimension. You are loved. Think of one person, just one. One person who, if you called them right now, or sent a message, or knocked on their door, would be genuinely glad to hear from you. Who cares about how you are doing? Who holds a place for you in their heart? One person. Do you have them in your mind? That person, that one person, is evidence that you are loved, that your presence in this world matters to at least one other human being, that you have given enough of yourself, shown up with enough honesty and warmth that a bond of genuine love exists. Most people who feel stuck feel alone, but they are not. They have forgotten to count what is already there. Count it! And if there is truly no one, if you are reading this from a place of profound isolation, then let me say this. You have me. You have this voice. You have this community that is being built around the exact values that call to you. You belong here. And belonging even to a vision, even to a movement, even to an idea of the community you are building toward, is something to be grateful for. You are not as alone as the stuck feeling tells you. The environmental dimension. Beauty is already around you. Look up for a moment, or look out of a window if you can, or just look at the space you are in. There is something there that is beautiful. I promise you, even in the most ordinary room, even in the most challenging environment, there is something. Light falling at an angle, the color of the sky, a plant that is alive, the sound of life happening outside your window, birds, wind, rain, the hum of a city that is full of human beings, all trying, all hoping, all on their own journeys. You are surrounded by a world that is alive, that is in constant extraordinary motion, that produces beauty so casually, so abundantly, a sunset, a flower, the sound of rain, that we have been conditioned to walk right past it. Stop walking past it. The world around you is evidence of abundance, of generosity, of a universe that produces beauty without being asked. That is worth being grateful for. The emotional dimension you can feel. And finally, this, the fact that you feel this, the fact that the stuck feeling moves you, that it hurts, that it matters to you, that you are not numb, not indifferent, not closed off from the experience of your own life. You feel, which means you love, which means you care, which means that underneath the stuck and the heavy and the fear, there is a person who is alive to their life, who wants more, not from greed, but from genuine, beautiful human hunger for growth and joy and love and meaning. That hunger, that is not your problem. That is your power. The people who never feel stuck are the people who have stopped wanting, who have made peace with less than they were made for, who have settled so deeply into comfort that the fire in them has gone cold. Your fire is not cold. It is just low, and we are about to turn it up. The high frequency choice. Tesla was right. Energy, frequency, vibration. These are the keys. And right now, after everything we have just walked through, I want you to feel something different in your body than what was there when you pressed play. Is it there? Even slightly? A little more space in your chest? A little more warmth? A little more sense of, I am still here. I am still standing. I still have something to work with. That shift, however small, is real. That is frequency changing. That is your vibrational state moving upward. Not because your circumstances changed, because your attention changed. Because you chose for 30 minutes to put your focus on what is present instead of what is missing. On what is working instead of what is broken. On what you have been given instead of what has been taken. That is the practice. And it is available to you every single day. Every single morning before the noise begins. Every single moment when the fear tries to come back and tell you that you are stuck and behind and not enough. You come back here to these, to gratitude, to the 7 dimensions of grace that are already operating in your life, whether you notice them or not. You choose the higher frequency, not because everything is perfect, but because you know, now you know, that what you focus on expands, that the frequency you broadcast is the frequency you attract, that gratitude and fear cannot coexist, and that you get to choose which one gets your energy today. Choose gratitude. Choose it fiercely. Choose it on the hard days especially. Choose it not as a denial of the difficulty, but as a declaration of your power over it. I am grateful, therefore I am free. I am grateful, therefore I am flowing. I am grateful, Therefore, I am alive to the full, extraordinary, 7-dimensional miracle of this life I have been given. You are already flowing. Take one more breath with me. In, all the way down, and out, slowly, completely. You came to this audio stack. You are leaving it flowing. Not because the problems disappeared, not because everything suddenly got easier or clearer or more certain, but because you shifted. Your energy shifted, your frequency shifted. And in that shift, in that one brave, available right now decision to choose gratitude over fear, everything becomes possible again. The path forward is visible again. The gifts around you are visible again. The version of you that is capable and loved and purposeful and alive, that version is standing up again. You are not stuck. You are never stuck forever. You are just between frequencies, and now you have found the higher one. Stay here. Come back here whenever you need to. This audio will always be here. This shift will always be available. This higher version of you, the grateful, flowing, 7-dimensional, fully alive version, is always just one breath away. Go now with energy, with frequency, with vibration that matches the life you are building. You are flowing. And the universe, all of it, every particle, every wave, every magnificent mystery of it is flowing with you. With love, always with love, Gladys.